Hello, everybody. Welcome
Hi,
to
guys.
another wonderful episode.
Yes.
Yeah. Today we're talking friendships. Yeah.
Friendship breakups.
Yeah.
Friendship
breakups.
season.
Yeah. Friendship. Pull away. Friendship.
Pull away.
Abandonment. Friendship. Whatever you want to call it.
Whatever you want to
But
call
just losing a friend, basically.
A friend. Knowing when it's time to say we've come to
Bye.
the end of this friendship.
Yeah.
We talked about a bit of personal experiences and a sprinkle of funny stuff and all that, but I'm sure you guys will enjoy it.
We hope you enjoy it.
Yes, you will.
First time I was introduced to Ghanaian cinema, like, oh my god, you are this man.
So, yeah, now, I mean, like almost since what?
But you're going to offer me the job, but what's holding
When?
you? Exactly.
They just want the best of the best.
My Oga at the top said no.
No, you're made for medicine.
You're made for medicine. But the woman is the crown. Have you ever seen where a crown is chasing after the king? Come and wear me, come and wear me. No, I don't understand people that take loan. That's the one I don't
People take
understand.
loan for weddings.
You are counting what is it?
They are not spread though. Hey,
The floor is still
the
empty.
floor is still empty.
Who is doing more at a particular instant? The man should get it back, get out.
Hi everyone. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Loud Mamas, and we have your co-host here, Doctors M, Miss J, and me. How
Hi,
you been?
guys.
Hi.
Hi guys, how have you guys been?
Been okay. I have been okay.
Yeah, great.
The same old, same old.
Old same old. It's
Yep.
gonna be a very short and sweet episode.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't do a lot of digressions and corners and all of that, but yeah, it will be a short and sweet one. Being championed today by Miss J, so you take it away.
Okay, so I think today one of the things we're going to talk about is friendship breakups. Most people always moan about relationship breakup. Well, if I say friendship is a relationship, but like, would I say love or relationships is what
Yeah.
most people tend to talk about the most. But I feel like friendship breakup is the worst kind of breakup. That's what I feel like. Because some friendships like you would have from when you were very young. Of course, when it comes to relationship, there are people you would meet somewhere. As you grow, you meet new people, you fall in love and stuff like that. But when it comes to friendship, a lot of people bond from when they are young. Of course, in adulthood, you would have adult friendships that would also last almost, let's say, forever. But most friendships tend to start when we are quite young. And there have been times when, like, what causes friendship breakup? Sometimes I think you people drift apart because maybe you end up living in different places or different circumstances, or sometimes betrayal. Other times, I don't know what you guys think when it comes to sort of causes of friendships breakup. But because I believe that friendship breakup is the worst kind of breakup, because your friend would always be there when your love relationship goes sour. So here is the case where you have someone that you bonded with over the years, and then your friendship breaks up, and then your love relationship also breaks up. Whom are you running to?
Double whammy.
It's like you're just left in the middle of, rock and a hard place. Like,
Friendship breakup sounds funny to me.
Yeah. Why do you I don't know why.
When you keep saying friendship breakup, all I can see in my head is, oh my god, I don't want to be friends with you no more.
Yes. Yeah. You know how we used to do in primary school? Like, don't touch my bag again. I will not give you biscuit again. No, it's not.
Sounds
No,
funny.
I think I can totally relate with friendship breakup. And it depends on your mentality about friendships. I used to be someone who didn't make a lot of friends, possibly because I had a lot of acquaintances. So I grew up being the popular kid in class, in school, amongst, say, my classmates. Sometimes when I'm not like the cool kid, but when I get to know people, they want to be friends with me. So I didn't really feel that closeness to anyone. I did have people who wanted to be close. I related to them based on that level, but it wasn't anything like, even if I didn't see you the next day in school, I wouldn't feel anyhow. And that carried on to most of my adulthood. To me, friendship was situational. When I see you, I see you. When I don't see you, yeah, it's fine.
I think you're giving autistic.
No, you're not serious. No, it's not. It's not. No, definitely, I'm very, very far away from that spectrum. Very far away from that spectrum. But then I think at some point in my adulthood, I started trying to be more grounded, actually understanding friendship, being deep about it. Like, it wasn't deep for me. But then you also get to the point where if you open yourself to friendship, you also open yourself to heartbreaks.
Yeah.
You know, things are going to happen in your friendship. There are a lot of things that will not be right. But then getting to that point where you decide either two things is either nature decides for you,
Yeah.
or you decide for yourself that this friendship cannot continue under these terms. So it's very heartbreaking depending on what it meant to you. But yeah, I've had a few of them happen to me and we keep going. Well, I don't know about you, Jimmy. You sound like a popular jingle, so or you look like a popular jingle. Do you have friends? Have you experienced friendship breakups?
Yeah.
Again, like I said, saying that friendship because it sounds funny. To
Well,
me,
well,
but
have
yes,
you experienced
a loss of friendship.
friendship apart? Friendship, I know they do again. Yeah.
It wasn't. I know they do again, but it was just the way it was done. You know, friendships in secondary school, primary school, I don't really rate it. Yeah, it's just we're friends. We come to class, we see each other, we stay together, we have lunch together. But that was it, isn't it? Yeah. I'm even trying to remember. Am I still in touch with any of my secondary school friends? No. Okay. All right.
Really? Well, okay. Like me.
No. After secondary school, everybody just went their separate ways. I'm not really in touch with any of them anymore. Would I like to be? Sure.
Yeah.
I think the very first friendship split, because again, friendship breakup sounds funny to my ears, was primary school. It was friendship based on mothers were friends. Yeah, you know, it's kind of friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our mothers were friends, we got together, we became friends. But then they relocated to the America, and that was the end of it. Yeah. And I think when I got older, I was like, I tried to reconnect, but then I think there was this attitude. I'm an American girl.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There's no common ground.
Yeah.
But what about like friendships that have drifted apart for you? Like you knew you used to be friends with somebody and then all of a sudden
It was weird. The one that happened it was just weird. Like we're a group of friends, yeah. And after uni, we all went back to Nigeria. We're still in touch and everything. All of a sudden, she is like she didn't want to be a part of our lives anymore, and she didn't want us to be a part of her life anymore. It was surprising. Like we heard about her wedding from someone else. You get?
interesting.
I didn't bother. I was like, well, she's cut me off. She's cut me off. Life moves on. But my other, one of
Your
my
other
other
friend
friends,
took it personal.
she took it personally. Like, why? Why would she do this? What have we done to her? Like, why you bother? She said she doesn't want you in her life anymore. I still want you in my life. Leave her, leave her alone. But although you know, sometimes you think about it, like, what is it, church? Because she was very into Christ Embassy. We were it. Well, we used to wonder, is it a church thing? Was that why? But then I had other friends who are in Christ Embassy. Yeah,
That wasn't the case.
yeah, and they're still friends with me. So, well, it was really weird. I just felt it was childish. I don't know why. Yeah.
Well, I think when it comes to drifting apart, people drift apart because of different reasons. One could be maybe changing interests. Like maybe when you guys, like at one point in your life, you all had similar interests. So you thought that this person was your body, like your, like everything.
Yeah.
But
Friend.
exactly. But, but then as life goes on or people drift apart, their interest changes or their life circumstances changes. Like, for example, most people, you'd realize that especially women, once women get married, a lot of them tend to start drifting apart from their unmarried friends. The question is it because they feel like their interests have changed and their interest is more into now the family dynamics where they are
Mhm.
creating a new family, so they want to focus on that, and that's the reason why they gradually drift away. Or sometimes some people feel like, well, they know when they were not married, they know the kind of things they did with their
Together.
friends. So right now that they are married, need
Please,
to
all
now
things are passed away.
all things have passed away and everything has become new. So
Yeah.
they need to now focus on their family and leave the, I hope you get what I mean.
Yeah.
So that's why some people will drift apart. Sometimes to some people, I believe.
You're making it realize. We're asking you, what is
What's your
yes?
what's the earliest friendship breakup you remember?
Yeah, you.
I wouldn't even say it's a friendship breakup. Right now, it's not like you've broken up, but once in a while, that person would pop, like they pop
Yeah.
in and out. So
Yeah.
it's not like it's a total.
The breakup doesn't have to be like completely like no, but it's like we used to be like this. We used to check up
but
on each other
if you
all the
mean
time.
breakup, that means that is it. Like if I'm
Okay,
talking
let's talk
about
let's
breakup,
talk about like splitting. Like it can mean anything. Like
Yeah.
drifting, not as tight as it used to be again. Not just in that space. You know how you used to be. Now we're
Yeah.
no longer that way. Like I
Yeah.
can go
Yeah.
years and not talk to you. I can go months and not talk to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And I'm not featuring any important activity in your life.
In your life,
Like
yeah.
that kind of
that
friendship.
kind of friendship. So
Yeah.
let's say for me, it's just one. That's, I would say, well, it's drifted apart. So it's not like a total, but then it's drifted apart. So now all I do is I'll serve you back the same energy, that kind of thing. Because
Love you and leave you.
yes, you can
Love
you
you
can
from
you can
afar.
you can love someone from a distance.
Yes.
So
yes.
it's like as friends, maybe you guys would talk constantly, would know what's happening in each other's life. Even if it's not the nitty-gritty, you still know a lot of stuff that's happening. But if it gets to a stage where one person ends up getting married and then, well, not even getting married, it's a trend, which I would say it's a trend, because you realize that when that person goes into a relationship, their communication and everything drops.
Yeah. I think people like
And
that are
then-
just like laser
and then-
focused.
Is
And then
it laser focus or people just lose themselves in their
And
relationship?
do you know another thing I believe is that some people treat their friendships like relationships. Like if I'm not dating, you are the man in my life.
exactly.
When I start dating, I have the man in my, because
You
you're
take the back
filling
seat,
a
yeah.
space, right?
Yeah.
So that's all they see. They don't see friendship and relationship. That's
Yeah.
how it is to them. So it might feel like, or again, some people like to be too involved in anything they are doing. So they feel like if your friendship, because let me say this, and I know Dumi will say it's giving autism. I feel like some friendships are very draining, right? Like it's
Yes.
not draining in the sense that I hate it, but like it's too involved. We are doing everything together. We go everywhere together. You get somebody, you get relationship. You have to focus on them. You can't be doing everything.
But you're not the BFF type, best friend forever, go shopping
Wait
together,
now,
go
I
traveling
cannot.
together.
I can only have so many social activities left in me. I cannot give you the same 100% I was giving you before somebody came. Do you understand? Like, and I feel that also causes some level of animosity within two people. Like, oh, before this guy came, we used to go on like trips and everything. All of a sudden, it's like I even have to beg you to come and visit me. I'm like,
Yeah, but that's not nice now. Why would you? And I don't know.
I'm just saying that's what I'm not saying that's a nice thing to do, but I'm just saying that
Well,
I've
in
heard
my
that
own
people say that.
experience, it's not even about doing stuff together. Even communication.
Communication, yeah.
Communication,
Yeah.
because we are both not in the same place. Even if we are in the same country, we are still not in the same place.
In the same
so
place,
most of the time, the only way you constantly be in touch would be communication, like text message, WhatsApp, or calls. But gradually you realize that the calls would drop, would decline, then the text messages would decline, then you send a message that would remain unread.
That's really
unread
bad.
for
How busy can you be?
Exactly. How busy can you be? We're doing the same kind of work. We all know, you get what I mean.
I think you should leave space for life happens. You don't really understand what's
Same.
going.
Well, this one is a trend. So it's not about life happening. This is a trend.
Yeah.
So if someone is in a relationship, then they stop communicating.
Okay,
And
yeah,
then
all right.
when relationship breaks up, they
Then
now
you're-
back
yeah.
and then once they find someone the same, then immediately they got married. It's like you've used a
Yeah.
machete to completely,
Got
you know.
But that's silly now. I don't like
Yeah.
women that lose themselves. Because your relationship, you stop having time for your friends. And you kind of, just because, oh, my relationship, everything, oh, my boyfriend, oh my God.
Yeah, like
why,
almost
why?
like male centered kind of people.
Yeah, why
I-
lose
yeah,
yourself? Yeah. Yeah.
But do
So-
you think like friendships have seasons, or like, because they say like 10 people can be friends for 10 years or something? I don't know. There's a way they used to say it. Like I don't
Of course,
remember the saying, but
friendships have seasons,
Yeah.
you know. There's I think only a few friendships you can have from your childhood to adulthood. Most people create friendships when they're adults because that's when everyone's brain is well developed. You meet people, you know people who you have similar sort of interest,
you align values,
values, like people that you sort of, you know, you see someone and you talk to someone once and you know that this is someone that is like my other half, although the person is female. It's not like a love relationship. Like you can meet someone and have a conversation with the person once and then you just be like, it's as if I'm looking in the mirror. I'm like, I don't know if you've had that experience, but I have had that experience once and I'm like,
yeah, I guess.
is it me who is talking or is it? So, of course, those things are rare, but you still meet people that you realize that, oh, we have a lot in common. Sometimes those kind of things also just last for a short period and then they drift away. But a few of them, so there are seasons, really.
Yeah.
It's like, let's say, for example, we have a lot of friends, or I would say acquaintance of friends, everybody moving to the UK, you had the same kind of, you know, goal. So people created friendships. Let's say when we created this WhatsApp group for people moving to the UK, for example, and some people have remained friends through that till date. Yeah. But here is the case that people are moving away and going to other countries right now. The question is, will that friendship still hold? Because they've now, a lot of people have moved to so there are seasons to everything. Friendships.
Yeah.
And some people come into your life just to teach you something. Just be there for a short while, you learn something from them and they move on. But there are other, I don't know if you have experienced kind of friendships, the other kind of friendship that you guys won't talk for a long time, but then once you guys talk,
But
Yeah, I have a friend
those
like
are
that,
the real
yeah.
those are the real friendships.
I have a
Those
friend
are
like
the real
that.
friendships.
But then also you don't have to be so away from each other. Like you
Yeah.
will not be like out of my life for 3 years and then I'm downloading
No,
gist.
3 years.
It's
3
like-
years is a lot.
It's
a
too
lot.
much. Like you're a stranger. Like how can I help you? Or
Yeah.
like nice to meet you.
If it's like a few months, 6 months, you
few
don't talk, and then
months, you
once
know.
you catch
Yeah.
up, it's like you
yeah.
can talk the whole day.
Exactly.
This happens especially when people are living in different continents and different time zones, doing
Yeah.
different things. So that's understandable. But if you are living in the same time zone with someone or in
Yeah.
the same country, and then you text someone and the person has not responded in 3 months to your message. Meanwhile, the message is read, and then they will later, or maybe 6 months later, will send you a meme or something on to excuse
You need
me.
to keep the line of communication open.
Yes. You never know when I will need you.
Never know when I'll need you. I think for me, I don't know. For when it comes to seasonal friendships, it's dynamic. I am very, very open to meeting new people, to knowing people, and also knowing when the dynamic of friendship changes. Sometimes you're close, sometimes you're not, because like you said, things change, people change, your circumstances change. I think what I've seen is people holding on to a friendship that should have ended. And it's definitely wrong to know that your values don't align anymore for some reason. Maybe I'm a lot busier than I don't really have the time for like chit-chatting and idle gossips and all that. And that's all we used to have in our friendship. And I feel like I'm evolving. Right? So I might decide to
No one is too busy to have
No,
time
no,
for
no,
the
no,
things
I'm
most
just saying-
important to them.
it's not the
So-
business. It's not the business, but it's the fact that values don't align anymore. We don't really have any talking points. And I feel like this friendship should go. And I know that people want to hold on to friendship because of what is, I think the reason most people actually stay friends for a long time is the experiences they've had within the friendship. You know, this happened to me, this person was the one that was there, this happened to us. So you build something as relationship. You don't want to let go because of the common experiences you've shared together. And that's what you always refer to. But then you know that this friendship should have ended a long time ago. Let's just be normal people. And I'm not saying don't call me. I'm just saying that we can't pretend that we have something closer. This is fine for us to come this way. And I don't like people who use people. I think I think that's what I didn't understand for the longest time in friendship. That's the reason why I was not really interested in friendship, because I felt like some people were self-serving. Some people won't tell you things and they'll watch you fail. And they'll be like, oh, I didn't know you didn't know. You know, I always felt like people had friends for specific things. I also used to struggle with people who will say, I'm your friend, and let's talk about things that are petty to people, but it's not petty to me. For example, we are friends. I don't see myself on your status, but I see your other friends. When people go somewhere, you post them. Everybody's on your status. But when me and you we go somewhere, I don't appear. But when you have problem, here I am. I just ask myself, me, I used to look at the friends, I'm like, they're not even further than me, so what's the problem? Am I not aesthetic enough for your pictures, or what's the matter? Or maybe we go somewhere, you're not giving me the vibes, you're doing videos with your friend, doing all this TikTok thing and doing all this trends. You don't do with me. What's the problem? Am I not fun? So
you've shown that you don't like you don't like a person who
no, it's a lie. It's a lie. Because when I bring the video, like when I bring the video, you don't want to do it. All of a sudden, you're in a mood. But then when your other friends come, you are not in the mood. So I feel like maybe you value them more than you value me. I've had to tell a friend once when I was in uni. I told her, I know you like me. I know you like the friendship. But I feel like you write it like on WhatsApp status. She will write like paragraphs appreciating one person who maybe has done one random thing for her, you know, and all of that. But I don't get that. I said, I said, I would tell you, because me, if I don't tell you, it's in my mind. And in my mind, I don't regard you anymore as my friend. Like my head, you're like, that's so. Me, that's one of the things that I think a lot about friendship. I think that's the reason why I don't really hold it, because then it starts to pain me. And when it starts to pain me, that's not good. So, I know, I find it really annoying. Like, you don't want to get to that point in friendship where you're questioning, like, is it me? Is it, you know, that kind of thing. And it starts making you compare and contrast. But yeah, I've seen that a lot. And I'm like, yeah, you gotta go.
I completely get what you're saying, because there are some friendships where it's one-sided. Like, they only remember you in times of trouble.
Yeah.
They only remember you when they need a shoulder to cry on. They only remember you when the boy or the guy has broken up with them. They only remember you when they are short on cash and they need someone to borrow from. They only remember you when something has happened in their family and they need someone to accompany them to do something. But when it comes to even good news or anything good happening in their life, you are the last to find out.
To hear it. Yeah, it makes me feel, yeah, absolutely.
And you'll be like,
yeah,
am I a tree?
Yeah. It can be really annoying when you're friends with somebody. It should not be, you're thinking too much around, and it's not right. Like, it should just flow.
I think the reason is that in friendships, you in your head thinks that maybe that person is your friend, but that person doesn't see you as a friend. Maybe they see
in your bestie, not your. Are you your bestie's bestie?
Exactly. So to them, you are an acquaintance.
Yeah.
To you, they are your.
No, but you know, I've heard people say stuff like, we are friends, right? but the kind of things I can do for you is not what I can do for the other person. Yeah, I've seen people say, like, literally, for example, let's say both of us are friends, and
Then
in my mind,
acquaintances, you can't be friends.
no, I mean, in my mind, if you do something, maybe your birthday, I'll buy you a gift, right? And I will show up for you and stuff. But let me say, in your head, like the way we are deep and talk, like this is a committed friendship. You're coming with your whole heart. But me, I've ranked my friends. You, Miss J, when you call me at 12, I'm not going to pick up because, like, why is Miss J calling me at 12? If Dumogo calls me at 12, I'm like, oh my God, Dumogo's calling me at 12 because Dumogo
that's normal, isn't it? Everybody
So-
has different levels.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to explain to
What's
you.
a friend then? That's
People
not a
have
friend.
different levels of friendship that
Different
don't
levels
apply
of
to
friendship.
everybody.
Yeah, it doesn't
And
apply
that's
to
another
everybody.
thing we
Then-
struggle
then
with
that's
because the
not a
other
friend.
person, but the other
That's
person
not
does
a
not
friend.
know. Because I've heard someone say to me that I have friends that on their birthday I ask them what they want, and I have friends that I can't but anything I give you take.
Yeah, they are different. Okay, not that one.
So yeah, like people have someone
Anything I
has
give you
said
take.
that, you know, and it doesn't even matter how long they've known you. They can
Yeah.
literally have met that person yesterday, but that person to them is they put that person above you without
maybe
really
but
saying.
then- reason,
so
maybe
what's the definition of friendship
status
then?
or status
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a reason behind that.
Yeah. So that's the thing.
yeah,
The
I'm
friendship
not
thing is very, very
Okay.
nuanced.
So I'm not talking about that one. That one is I'm talking about there are different, like, I don't know, there are different levels of friendship. You could have like three friends.
I don't
You could
agree
have,
with
like,
this. How
three
can there
friends.
be
No,
different levels
no.
of friendship?
You could
Then
have
it's not
like
your
you could
friend
have like
then.
3 friends, but there might be one that you are closer to than the others.
Mm.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. There are some
Yes.
people that feel this friendship. For example, there are some people I can talk to about anything, and it's not really because I've known them for a long time. I have friends I've known for a long time, but there are people I will tell things that are bothering me, like,
Yeah.
and I will not tell other people. For example, I can tell Miss J some things that are personal to me, and I will not tell people that I've known longer. And it's really because the way I feel this person's reasoning and the way this person's received things and the way they are close-mouthed. If I say I don't want to hear this thing from somebody, so it's not really, for me, it's not about a close relationship. It's about your personal, what I think you are in this situation, and not because I feel closer to you, not because we talk every day. It's not, to me, that's not where I judge closeness. Like, I'm close to you in a friendship. I can do anything for you. I can do anything for this person. But in terms of how you feel, I know people say is when I feel close to somebody, I can tell them things. That's not how it works for me. I can feel close to you and I will not tell you things that are bothering me because I don't feel like I can talk to you about it. And some people I don't feel close to and I can tell them things and I'm walking away not feeling judged. Like, I don't know. But I get what you mean. People have friendship
I don't know.
levels,
Yeah,
ranks.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I can be friends with 3 people, but in that
So you mean in friendship there are different tiers of friendship?
Yes, exactly. Yes.
Yeah. I can be friends with,
And you might not know that you're tier 3.
yeah. But people will see it. That's the funny thing.
No,
Yeah,
you don't want to believe it. You don't want to believe it because this is where I take you. I cannot believe, like, there's something they say in Igbo, like, I'm chewing and spitting at your heart. You are chewing and spitting in my mouth, in my eyes. So I cannot believe that that's what you're doing to me. Like, I feel like we are here for the long, and I'm doing this thing because I know that you, even though people say it's the wrong thing to say, like, I'm doing this thing for this person because I know they will do the same for me. But we are human beings, and I feel like when it's not
We
a
love
charity,
reciprocity.
when it's not a charity and you're doing something for somebody, it's because you know that if you were in this shoe, they will do the same for you. I've had a friend that lost someone recently, her mom, and she was shocked at the kind of response she got from people who were close to her. You know, people she felt she's been there for and how they responded to her. The people that say, let me leave you, like, I don't want to bother you. I didn't want to bother you because of the way you're responding. I'm like, you shouldn't tell her that. You shouldn't tell because she's going through a lot. You can't be telling her, I don't want to bother. Let's not be as if I'm bothering you. The woman I spoke to, you know, answer me. And I said, let me just leave you.
But the person
And I
is
said, this
grieving.
is things you talk to other people, not the person. You can say to other people, oh, I can try to talk to her. She's not answering me. What should I do? You know, not to the person, because now you're making her feel like a burden. So I get that reciprocity. She didn't get it from people, and it made her draw a hard line with some people. Like, yeah, I'm never doing this for you. You out, you out, you in. Like, it was a great reality for her. I don't want people to the realization. I don't want people to get to that point where you are in a point in life where you desperately need people that you think are your friends and they can't show up for you.
Yeah.
I think it's the saddest thing ever. Yeah. Anyway, so another question is have you been the one who initiated a friendship breakup? What pushed you there? Me, I'll answer. I would say I've been complicit in drawing away from a friendship. I felt it was becoming too, it's not even competitive. I feel like comparative for no reason. Like somebody was just comparing me and her for no reason. So I felt like I should just leave this person alone. Maybe in her mind, she was also doing the same thing because she didn't make any moves to try anything. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. We just separated. And again, I felt it was a friendship that shouldn't have actually started in the first place, because you always get your guts about these things. You know, someone is not really, they are good people, but they are not good for you.
Yeah.
And I dragged it a bit long. I was like, and again, because we're in the same place at that time, I think we're doing some work together and it lasted a lot more. So immediately that work ended and we drifted. That was it. Yeah, that to me, that was one of the things. And what pushed me there really was because it was just a lot. Like, let me give you a snippet. She used to date somebody that I connected her to. And at some point, the person used to know the person I was dating at the time. So whenever I told her stuff, she would tell the person, and the person would tell other people, who will now come and be asking the person I'm dating. You know, so it was so embarrassing because I was like, you shouldn't be doing that. Like, and I get you want to gist your partner things. You can probably just tell them, like, don't ask this person or don't say this thing outside here.
Oh no! Don't make it anonymous.
No.
You don't need to just
Or even tell about the person I'll be.
Yeah, you can just
Or
gist
you know that the kind of person your
find
partner is. Your partner is a loose mouth. Or things like, okay, there's something she used to do that piss me off. Then whenever she gives you a compliment, there's always a but. There's always a but. Oh, your hair is nice, but. Oh, this way you're looking nice. Or you're this, but. Like, there's always something she says to ruin your moment. And before, I used to like, I knew that was what she was doing. And some of my other friends said, like, this girl is like very toxic and all that. Like, a few people have said that, but like, she's a bully. But you can't bully me. That's the one thing. So me, I don't really mind because she was not bullying me. She was bullying other people. So I was all right with the friendship. So that kind of thing where she always wants to say something and put a but to, I used to feel weird about it. So yeah, that was one of it. The many things and like that she was just doing. I was like, you know what? Yeah, if we part from this area or where we are at the moment, I'm just going to let her be. And that was it for me. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had. I'm trying to remember. I've had like. I don't think I've had. I'm not. I don't really have friends per se. Yeah.
That's surprising.
Really?
Yeah. That's very surprising. You sound like a good-natured person that will have like friends and all that.
I have people like, well, I would laugh with you, we'll joke, we'll play, but I can't really share,
personal things.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm trying to think back, and yeah, I have some really close friends. Not really, but I have close friends. Yeah, I can't remember initiating any cut off. Most times we just, drift apart, and I'm like, la 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 la, let's all go along with it. Yeah, and I've been really racking my head trying to think, but I can't remember.
If you have anyone like that.
Yeah, no, I haven't had. I don't think I've had any. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, but at the end, I still did it. I felt bad. That was back in secondary school. Yeah, and then I don't know. Is it fair to share? Okay, nobody knows who she is anyway. Yeah. Secondary school. I don't know. Did all of you go to boarding? Do you know what lele?
No, I didn't go to boarding school. No.
You know what lele? Like lesbian is in lele.
Tell me what's your flavor. Hey. This is Loud Mamas, where the group chat comes alive.
We are three doctors with loud opinions, soft hearts, and way too many stories to share.
From friendships, life lessons to hot takes and a little chaos, nothing is off limits. So grab your tea, get comfy, and let's murmur loudly.
Yeah.
She was my friend. We were classmates. She sat at my back or something like that. So that's how we were friends. She was involved in that kind of thing. And then, people were like trying to they were distancing because, well, then now it was a huge thing then. In fact, I think somebody even got expelled in school for doing something like that back then. Yeah. So people were trying to, distance themselves from her, and I was one of them. I think if I'm remembering right, you're like, well, we can't really be friends because of what you've done. Yeah. But then I think at the end, you just noticed that it wasn't fair. I don't know, she was alone. Yeah. And yeah, we started talking again. Yeah. But this is just like I said, secondary school friendship. I don't even think we saw outside of school. But just within the compound of school, boarding house.
Nah.
Friendship. Yeah, so a lot of people were like, she didn't have anybody to talk to. So some of us, after a while, we just started talking to her again, and we became friends again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually envy people who have like long-standing friendship, like people that have known each other for like since maybe when they were little girls,
yes,
and have grown up, and all that. I kind of envy that. The one friend,
like, oh my, who knows everything about me? All the ones you see.
It's nice when I hear it. Yeah, it's usually very nice. I like it, but then I also feel like most of them also they overstep. A lot of them, because you've known someone for such a long time, you feel you can make some decisions for them, especially when it comes to like their personal lives. You want them to run things by you, like especially you want to approve who they are with. That can, I've seen people literally do that, like say, oh, like, this guy shouldn't be talking to this person, or don't talk to my friend like this, or this, I'm like, calm down. Or because of some people that the way they are close, they've actually ended relationships because their friends did not feel comfortable with the person they were dating. Well, that aside, friendship is very, very, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it can be very tough. It can also be very easy, depending on who you are, your kind of personality. Some people value friendship. Like, to them, you coming into their life and leaving is a big thing. Like, they take you with everything they have. Yeah. So when you leave, it's like, didn't this mean anything to you?
This person.
Like, it was nothing. You just go. And there's no part of you that thinks maybe like, oh, this person, what is happening to them? Like, are they okay? Can I reach out? Like, what's happening in their lives? Nothing. That's why we're saying, Miss J, like, people have the way they take friendships. Yeah, I was listening to someone today. Someone says some people treat you so nice, but you don't know that's how they are. It's not because you mean so much to them.
Yeah,
sure. They go the extra mile, like things you wouldn't do, but that's just who they are. And in that context, you'll be like, oh my God, I'll never begin to get together for the end of time, but their mind, like out of sight,
out of mind.
It's out of mind.
So for me, I don't think I've really broken up with a friend, I have a lot of acquaintances.
Yeah,
I should put it that way. I have a lot of acquaintances, but few I would call friends. And I think I have just one friend from secondary school to date that even if we don't talk for 6 months, 7 months.
Yeah.
If I am to even give the person a call and say, can you help me today they'll tell me, or can you jump, to ask me how high should I jump? I have that one person like that even if we don't talk every day, if I'm to call that person right now to say, I'm in trouble, whatever they would show up, in the same way I would do that for that person. And this is someone from secondary school. You are 16, 17, so only have one of that. Then after secondary school, I have one friend who is a male friend. For that person, I can talk to the person even till date, 5 times a day. Like sometimes it's just even like if I say 5 times, we can just talk for 30 seconds now. And maybe an hour's time, like you see something, you send that kind of comment, and we've had that kind of relationship for years. And it's of the opposite sex, but we vibe like that. You get what I mean?
Exactly, yeah.
But I wouldn't say a few people that I thought, oh, this is a friendship that we can take it like
For a long time.
for a long time or forever, gradually drifted apart because interests changed, life circumstances, I think, changed.
Yeah.
Especially, I think location also matters in a lot of.
Coming to the UK is just something else. Losing your friends and
Exactly.
all, yeah.
So a lot of things, the friendship dynamics can change because of different reasons. So I wouldn't say I have sort of cut someone off to say, no, you're no longer my friend anymore because of this or that. So yeah.
Do you think somebody might decide they don't want to be friends with you because they are intimidated by you?
Of course. A lot of people, there will be a lot of friendship breakups because of several reasons.
Yeah.
If people are being honest with themselves, well, maybe, for example, we all worked in the same place or something. This person has even started residency before me. That can even break a friendship. Because yes, like people back home, some people would maybe try to go into residency. They've not managed to get through. Someone else has gone.
Then it will break a friendship.
And then no, because
you just drift apart. Like
they just drift. It's not like it's breaking the. They are drifting apart because they feel maybe the one who is left behind feels like this person is gone like ahead, is now maybe a specialist or become a consultant. They are still in residence, and when people also move on, they create new friendships. And maybe, for example, this person is still a resident, and now this person who is my very good friend, we were like buddies, like now it's a consultant, it's rolling with the consultants.
Yeah.
Okay, no, it's just flimsy. They are flimsy reasons. Like
my mom, I'm just remembering, my mom has this friendship right from back. They're still very good friends. They don't even stay together. My mom stays in Port Harcourt. Auntie Meg, I'm sorry for calling your name on podcast if you're listening. She stays in Abuja. Very good, like really good friends. Like right from uni days. Like I look at them, I'm like, wow.
Till now.
If my mom asks, if she can't, she would do it. She would do it. Like till now.
Wow.
Like if there's no way I think I'm going to put that on, I'm not gonna find her. Well, and this one will come to wherever it's one. They will not meet each other. But sometimes there'll be something. Maybe she has traveled and she's not around or something. But really good friends, like till today.
I actually value friendships that last into like adulthood, because I feel like we do need a lot of friends as we grow older.
Yeah.
In anything really, even when you're, for example, if you're married, you still need your friends, you still need your community, you still need people. You don't have to isolate yourself.
A lot of people lose friendships because of marriage.
Lose friendships.
Especially on the side of the women. Because most guys still remain friends. Despite
no, they don't. Like even the badly behaved ones, they still find a way to talk to them.
Because women lose themselves in the marriage. They lose who they are. They become married woman, and then very soon they are mama. So they lose their identity of who they are themselves.
Yes. And do you think that some people, especially for women, do you think, because I used to say something, I don't know how, I feel like it's true to me. Do you feel like women forgive the men in their relationships more than they forgive their friends when they've done something bad to them?
Yes, of course.
Like that man could cheat on you, could kill you, do everything that you could forgive him, but that your friend that maybe tore your skirt, or maybe he heard something about yourself, that the way she said it or something, you got her off.
Because this is the bone of your bone.
It's the bone of your bone.
Now wow.
But no, we're not talking married though. We're talking
I'm still like
boyfriend.
in relationships.
No, you said people forgive their women.
Okay,
Then I'm talking
like
about,
people they are dating or people
Yes.
they're married to, whoever.
or they're not married. It's not
Yeah.
or not when they are. Oh, okay.
You know, like I've actually made a post once on WhatsApp, and people laughed about it. So I said, you don't forgive your friend as much as forgive that man that has been treating you like trash.
Let's not enter marriage. Let's just talk boyfriend, girlfriend.
I'm
Don't
telling you,
marry.
yeah. I think they have a lower threshold of forgiving them than
Oh,
forgiving their
God.
own friends.
Yeah.
I've heard literally, I've heard like funny
It's
things.
girls that do that. I don't think guys do that.
No, not guys.
When
Girls will
love
do
love
that.
is involved, but in
Yeah.
friendship, you love your friend. There's
Exactly.
also love.
That's what I'm
But-
trying to explain to you. The way people take friendships is not like me. My life is in compartment. And I think that way makes it easier for me to relate to everybody. Right? So there is nothing replacing.
You
that
have
way.
met diagnostic criteria.
So to me, each part hardly overlaps with the other one.
Mhm.
So whether there's man or there's no man, the way I communicate with you is the way. Maybe there'll be a bit of maybe not as much as, because if you look at the friendship, for example, if you say, "Oh, we're talking so much, and now somebody has come in and you're not talking to me anymore," which is hardly the case, is because if you actually look at it in every area of my life at that point, I'm very busy. I'm not talking to anybody as much. So for me, friendship is a vital part of your life as a person. The same thing with relationship, the same thing with your personal life, your work life. And that's why I can't make friends at work, because to me, that is work.
Exactly.
It's very compartmentalized that it does not leach.
Yeah.
And for me, you trying to be friends after work is inconveniencing my life. At that point, get away.
Oh God.
So now get away. Anyway, so I mean,
there was a time, even till now, I had to reduce after a while. I used to have more male friends than female.
yeah,
And
that's
I
another
think-
thing.
yes.
I
I used to have more
actually
male-
have issues with girls like that.
really.
Yeah.
I used to have more male friends than female friends. I got on along with guys a lot more
Yeah.
than I did with girls.
Yeah.
And there was also a time I used to act boyish, like really boyish.
Yeah.
I was a tomboy. Yeah. But anyway, so what I know I used to do if I enter like a romantic relationship, just a form of respect for the person I'm with, I would reduce the way
You're talking to
I
other guys,
spoke to my male friends.
male friends.
Yeah, especially all this flirty banter, all this thing. I kind of, it would go down.
Reduce it.
Not because we're still not friends, just because I'm just trying to respect the person I'm with. Because
Yeah.
I know that if you have a female friend and you are still doing like this with the female friend, I will vex.
No female bestie. They need to do though. All of you are mad, including that girl.
Okay, that's a topic for another day. You cannot go. Okay, you're already married. So, when you're single,
Yeah.
can't you date a guy that has a female bestie?
Okay, I can date a guy that has a female friend.
Yeah.
That I'm not seeing, that you're not in my face. You people can do your thing. We can even meet, like the first time, like I can meet you, like, oh, just know you. But the one I every time I'm there, this person in my house. What is the matter? What is the matter? Okay?
Matter is anything that
And the thing is, me, I'm always very, very forward with things I cannot do, because it will be eating in my heart like this.
Matter is anything that has weight and can occupy space. That's the matter.
Yeah, yes. Like, I'm just wondering. As well,
They are coming to occupy space.
Peace.
do you feel the opposite sex can be besties? Because I remember them. And
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Of course.
Like, how can a boy be your
Best
very
friend.
good friend? What is it? Nothing, mommy. We're just friends. Calm down.
But the thing is, you're not attracted to the person, because I've seen, oh, we are just friends, we're just like really close. Then you now be hearing things like, oh, he gets me. Then let's see, maybe you come and do something. Like, oh, he usually likes his eggs fried this way. If I give you a dirty slap, if I give you, are you mad or something? say you do not really like okra soup. You do not be saying something that cackles word. You will not do one sign. If I give you people slap. So all those kind of things, me, I'm not interested in it. You push it up in normal friends. Like the way you are friends with your guys. Be friends with that girl like that. Don't be calling her every night or she be calling you by 12. Like why? Why are we doing that? So me,
single, fine. But I think when you're in a relationship, you should
anybody that has that
some
kind of friendship, me, I'm not
put
interested.
some boundaries
No.
up in respect to the person you're in a relationship with.
Yeah,
That's why.
I agree with that as well. I think my only issue with girls who tend to say, "Oh, I get along a lot more with guys," is because most of them would tend to pander a lot to the male gaze, and also I feel like some of them are so male obsessed that if you're in a situation where, like, for example, I've heard people say they went out with their friends and they saw a guy, and next thing the girl is putting attitude like if they maybe talk to this other person, they'll be like, oh, she doesn't like trying to dull your shine. Or saying something like, if you say, oh, your hair is nice, the girl will now say, oh, she's wearing the wig.
Interesting. No.
And that just to make sure that, you know, they.
I don't know. I don't know.
And I also feel most of the girls I've seen who say they relate to guys better have issues. All of them are met.
Issues?
What kind of issues are you talking about?
Issues
I don't have personality
wait
issues.
now, calm down. I used to know somebody like that in my school. She's always speaking quarrel with everybody. But because, you know, guys are they tolerate a lot. They're able to just like, oh, that's just even a woman, all those kind of things. Like, they just relate with you, even if people have issues. But girls, like, we are not friends. Don't try to bring that one level there. So she related more to guys, but she had bad character.
Okay.
She had very, very bad character. Like, she will be upset with you. She will carry beef for you. Why are you doing that? So she related more to guys, and I felt like she was really so toxic. And it's fine that she was with those kind of people, but not like lasting friendship with girls. No. Yeah.
No, I don't know. I grew up around boys. I remember growing up. I had like 2 set of twin friends, males. So I used to rough play, carry swing, go high, jump down. Oh my god. my mother used to be like, you don't know you're a girl, I be like, honestly. So I just grew up around guys. So I related more with guys than I did with girls. And I felt girls were always, oh my god, did you see that boy? Oh, that boy's so fine. Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
Not about that. We had to have our crushes, talk about boys, you know, things like
Growing
that.
up, I was very awkward. I was not about that, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I remember then, like secondary school, after school, we have lessons outside. And then I would roll more with the boys. And then my school, because I went to an all-girls secondary school. So after boarding house, when we come out for holiday, we'll have like holiday lessons. As then you now mix with the other sex guy. Like I'm vibing with them, but the girls there, it's all about notice me.
Yeah, being very self-conscious and all that. Yeah,
notice me. Like I don't know, maybe because I was a tomboy. Maybe that's why I was not into
that was not your own vibe at all. No,
that's what I think. Honestly, my mother's like, oh my god, and that talking about I wanted to do engineering. I'm like, hey, it was that time when she told me that she prayed that I will not do that engineering because she felt like if I did that engineering, I'll be lost. She will lose me as a woman.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
rolled more with boys. I would wear my trousers. I would sag it. I would wear boxers.
Wow, you really went deep into it. I was not a tomboy. If anything, I was not a girly person. I was just existing my life. There a lot of things I didn't understand until I actually grew up. And so I wasn't girly, I wasn't boy, I was just there, just growing my age. I didn't care about makeups and all of that. So didn't really care. So
I had a lot of male friends.
Yeah.
From JSS, I had more male friends than I had just a handful of, and then females. Unfortunately, when I went to secondary school, my class we were just 10 girls and 28 guys. So,
so the bias was there. Yeah.
So the bias was there, and then since then I think I have more male friends than female friends. Yeah. Because I think males tend to get like You don't know, but the vibes, they're just easy to talk to.
It's never anything deep with a guy. I think that's the reason why.
No.
No. Sometimes you can have, you know,
Conversations with them.
sometimes having conversations with some women can just be like, oh.
Okay, when you talk about that, when you talk about like logical conversations, I mean, I have different friends for different purposes. I feel like most times you have to manage emotions when you're talking to women compared to men, and I understand that's how we are sort of made. I think that's like how we've been socialized. You need to say something in a way, but for a man, you just the same way you were with maybe your husband or your boyfriend, you're just saying it unless that person also has a very fragile personality. But women mostly have fragile personalities, and you can only say things in a certain way. But then I did have friends. I think the friends I've appreciated are friends that told me the truth, and I don't hold it against you as long as you're not saying it in a way that, like, for example, if I have a friend that never says anything good about me and always has something bad to say, that is not a good friend to me. But if I know you're saying something out of like, oh babe, like you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that, like I find this what you're doing is not really right or something, or this person is not good for you and this is what I mean, but I'm not trying not to be friends with you, but you should look at it. I'm happy. I always love people saying things, and I'm never going to go that will tell to the other person whatever they say and say, this person said it not like you. No. I've literally been friends with someone who told me, if you do marry this person, I'll not come for the wedding. And I said, that's fine. That, like, she said, like, then I was listening to someone say, I'm not going to come to your wedding. I said, yeah, that's okay. And I never told that person.
Yeah.
Like, the person used to call her, oh, my best friend, this is the only friend I like. I'm like, if it's what she used to say about you. What she says about you will not be happy. So let's not even go there. But yeah, to me, that's the sanctity of friendship for me. Like, whatever you tell me about my whatever, whoever it is,
it stays with me.
with us. Like, it doesn't have to go further than that, because you can't correct that impression with that person, and you don't want to lose your friend over what, they are not there to defend themselves. But then finally, guys, let's talk about what is something you appreciate more in friendships now that you're older.
I've always liked people who I can trust your information.
Like, tight-lipped,
safe, locked.
very, like, the secret is safe with me
You
kind of
understand?
people.
Because it's not your secret to tell.
Yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
That's what I think. Someone telling you something, it's not your story to tell, your secret to tell. Even if the person has not told you, don't tell anyone.
Anybody.
Why are you having okra mouth? Why?
Yeah. I'm finding myself having to tell people, oh, don't tell people. And it's one of the things I find really annoying to say, because I'm like, I know that we are adults. That's not something we are supposed to say.
Yeah.
Do you understand? I'm giving you an information that's personal to me. I'm not asking you to help me to share it. But then I'm having to tell people, don't say this, because I don't know.
I'm having to tell you, don't.
No, it's not even because I think I don't trust them, but because
that I'm not telling you important things like inside.
No,
So if I'm
I
having to
think
tell
it's
you
just because
that,
of what I've seen. Like, it's not because I don't trust that person. But even in this situation where I've told people, don't tell someone has actually told somebody what I've told them not to say. But I was like, yeah, so do me for you is like the person is very.
there are a lot of things, but I appreciate that more.
The fact that
There are
you
a lot of
don't
things.
share my
We
secrets.
We like,
Yeah.
we talk, we gist, we laugh, then that's it. It ends there. I don't hear it in the stratosphere anywhere else. You don't hear about what we've talked about anywhere else. Like,
And it's for you or your ears only. It's not for you and your partner to know.
Yeah. There are a lot of things that I appreciate, but like I hold that. I appreciate something, but I hold that very high. Like, you can let go without the fear of someone who know what I tell you. Yeah, I could just let go without that fear. Yeah. So,
what about you, Miss J? What is something you appreciate more in friendships now?
You can walk away easily.
really?
You're not a serious person. You can walk away easily.
Because you're an adult. If you see this thing is it's not working,
Yeah.
you just walk away like easily without any emotion. You know, when you are younger, you'll be like, why you doing this to me? Why?
Yeah.
You'll be you'll be mourning over
Yeah.
unnecessary. Like, you can easily walk away. You can easily
Nobody's going
drift
to beat
apart.
you.
Like, you can use the silent treatment. Just go. You know, it's
Yeah.
very easy as an adult to do that.
You might even need to call a conference meeting and say, let's talk about our friendship in review. That'll be the title of the Zoom meeting. Let's talk about this friendship, what it has yielded. I don't think we
Whether
are suited
it's
for each other.
it's serving its purpose. You know,
This is how far we have come. We cannot continue. You cannot come on this journey with me, like Abraham and Lot. Choose your own place. Where do you want to go? Yeah. I think for me, what I've come to appreciate more in friendships, being that it's just I don't know. I think it's the structure it gives my life. The fact that like I have friends for, I will not, because if I say it this way, it sounds like as if I'm being, I don't know. Like, I have friends for different reasons. I'm not trying to use anybody, but the
Sounds like it.
no, wait.
I have friends for when I want to yab somebody, that we will yab the person together. And then I have friends for
No, that's no. That one I cannot lie. They're friends that when I want to like this person, no normal. There are people that are okay to have that kind of discussion because they get it. There's some people when you say that's not normal, you say, what do you mean by that? By the time you start explaining, you be like, I'm like, you're making me speak too much. Making me speak too much English. I don't want to explain this thing. You should know what I mean. So yeah, but
If something happens, you just give them eye contact.
as in,
You already get it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't think that's what I mean is that like at every phase of my life, I've had friends, and each of them they've had lasting impact, and I'm like really honored to know people that are, you know, not just because they're resourceful to me, because that's part of friendship, but like friendship that you understand each other, you respect each other. It makes you actually see things from different perspective, like understanding who this person is, understanding how they've come into your life. To me, they're giving me different stories. You know, it's like collecting different memories and collecting just that sort of
and they're
fusion into
adding
my
value
life.
to your life, not
Adding value to
draining
my
you.
life and not draining, and just that whole thing. And like I appreciate the fact that not everybody is going to be like best friends. I don't even believe in best friends. I just believe that you have friends, some obviously closer than other ones, but everybody is best in what they are to me.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's to me, that's the structure they've given my life in that way. It makes me feel more mature. I don't know, because I've come from a place where I didn't really give a damn about friendship to a place where I like want to know like what's happening, how are you, try to reach out, try to actually, you know, just follow their story and also them in my story, and it's just lovely to me. That's friendship. My adult life, I think, has beat my my any friendship I can remember, like since God knows up to now, this point. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I appreciate more.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Yeah. So
I think we've
we've done it justice, I believe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I don't know what the
Yeah.
listeners would have to say about this, but
Yeah.
So I think something to take away is two things for me. I don't know about you guys. One is knowing when is enough, knowing when you're dragging dead weight in a friendship, and there's no easy way to let go of a friendship. And I think what even bothers me the most for some people who share a lot of secrets is that the person is with your secret. I don't know. Sometimes like, can they just have amnesia? Yeah, that part of it too. Just forget about that. Maybe then they say they be like, and there's somebody I used to know. Then it's me anyway. But that's one. And the second one is like, it's okay for friendship to, you know, drift apart. It's part of life. Sometimes it's not anything too deep, and yeah, when it happens, it happens. And I feel
Yeah.
like you will get another friend, someone that will be loyal to you, to your cause. And for me, it's never about quantity, it's always about quality. So
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt me when people drift apart. I'm like, well, whatever, that's fine. But what I so pain me is those people that to don't put me up.
You are being petty.
I'm being petty. I'm not being petty. Those people that used to go out to don't put me on a status. You know yourself. So, your other friends are not fired at me because I'm saying it. So you know what you're doing, and me, I'll do my own back. So, all right, you guys. I don't know if you have any other thing to say.
No, not really. I think you've hit the nail on the head. Yeah. Right from time. Don't take things too seriously. So you're drifting apart. I would wonder, like, why? What happened there? But I'm not going to kill myself over it. Yeah. I would wonder what happened. If I'm given the opportunity, I might, like, I see you again, I'll ask you.
What's up?
What happened? Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. But then I won't like chase after you. Yeah. To find out what happened. I'll just, maybe.
Like closure. You're not a closure kind of girl.
Not with friendship, maybe relationship.
Me, I feel like closure is overrated though.
Then, but now, no.
Yeah.
What would closure bring to you, honestly? If you could not get it before, it's not going to bring anything for you. You just give more questions than to answer.
Yeah. That's the thing. I think that's why I hate closure. The fact that you're coming to tell me it's not you, it's me, or what? Like you're going to piss me off the more. So if I'm so wonderful, why are you not here?
So when I was my younger self, thought I need closure so I can move on.
I don't used to move on anything when you do closure.
This thing you just said. I had this conversation with someone 2 days ago. It's not you, it's me.
Not easy.
I detest that. That's it.
I hate that. I hate it in any shape.
It's not you, it's me. It's not me, it's you.
So me, I don't like closure. I used to close my own closure in my mind. I was like, you hate me, you're a wicked person.
It's better you just ghost me. Just go. Don't tell me it's not you, it's me.
Don't tell me any reason. The one time I tried to get closure, I'm still embarrassed by it today. Me, I used to draw my own conclusion. You're a wicked person because I'm amazing. I know. I have a very healthy self-esteem. I feel like I can't do any wrong. I'm amazing. You are honored to know me. So if you've left me before in your life, which, obviously, you are the bad person. You are wicked. You can never see anything good in life. And that's what I mean. That's why I used to get my own closure and I'll be moving on. It's finished. I don't have time to be bugging your phone and sending A4 messages. So I can be showing other people. And so what this guy is sending. God, please, I beg. No. You don't do that over here.
It's not you, it's me. I'm like, just go.
Please, go.
Just go.
Don't worry. I get it.
I get it. Just
I get it. No. Absolutely no. Nah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So I think we've come to the end of another.
Yeah. Guys, it's been an interesting one. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
Like, share, comment.
Yes. Comment, really comment. Like, tell us what you liked about the episode
and what you
really
think.
Go a long way and share feedback as much as you can. Feedback is really great. Yeah. So you guys, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Catch you next episode.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
If you're loving this podcast, be sure to click follow on your favorite listening platform. While you're there, give us a review and a 5-star rating and share an episode you loved with a friend. Loud Mamas is presented by your hosts, Drs. Imelda, Jesse, and Dumogo. Our producer is Chidera of CBO Creative Planet. If you have any questions, please send us a DM on Instagram at loudmamaspod or send an email to loudmamaspod@gmail.com.
Loud Mamas.